Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Today is February 26th. 2 days until Ramadan begins at sundown for any of you. So good luck out there. I know you've all been training real hard for this. I just found out yesterday that Ramadan is based off the solar, whatever that means. I don't even know like exactly what that means. Placement of the sun or something, but to keep it simple, basically we just reverse. We go back a month every uh, every year for Ramadan. So I'm assuming next year it'll be late January, early February. Ooh, this coffee's warm, but I don't think it's warm enough. Do I want to make a new pot? Let's give it a shot. Do I want to mess up that first sip feeling? Do I really want to mess up that first sip feeling? That's a true question of the day here. Let me see here. Well, I've got a new fresh batch of coffee. Part of me is just thinking I want to just make a new fresh batch, not patch. Oh, it's open. Let me rip this out. Ah, yep. Oh shit. What do I want to do? Do I want to just have maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'll just have the little bit that's right here. I don't know when it started brewing. This ain't boiling hot, but it's also, does it need to be boiling hot, you know? Let me see here. I'm gonna pour it up. I'm gonna see how this does. Let's pour all of it. If it's smoking, I'll drink it. Yeah, it's still hot. I don't think I want to waste it. Let's not be a waster today. Let's not be a waster. Looks good to me. Looks good to me, honestly. Let's just put a little bit of creamer. Well, let's just get this over with. The most important part of this podcast. Talk about my mental health and if I'm feeling like killing myself or not. I am not. I am not feeling like killing myself at all. Grateful to be alive. Grateful for everything. And I've just been reflecting on when I first started doing this podcast or this project, whatever you really want to call it. Sometimes I think this is deeper than a podcast. I just get a little upset with the mainstreamness of podcasts, I guess, and I want to like separate myself from a podcaster. I don't like that title, podcaster. But I started doing this at 24 years old, possibly 23. I think it was 24. Why can I never get dates exactly? I've noticed that about myself doing this. I'm always I'm always guesstimating within like a 3 year window of when I did things. But just to be safe, I'll say I was 24. So damn, almost 6 years of doing this. 6 years. It doesn't seem like much, actually. It doesn't seem like much because I remember the very first episode. I um, I was talking about you never know. You never know. One day you might be 40 and you want to kill yourself. You, I mean myself. And here I am, 10 more years to go to be fucking 40, thinking about killing myself. And it feels good to be 30 and not wanting to kill myself. And it's kind of crazy to me to think about how grateful I was for life at a younger age, at 24. So many things had not happened yet in my life. I didn't have a house, let alone, what else did I not have? I can't think. I feel like there was something that made me feel less established. I don't know. I feel like maybe at 24 it's just a little bit more comfortable of feeling like I don't have a house. And I think that would kind of bother me if 6 years had gone by and I felt like I wasn't making progress or whatever. And it's crazy to think that, in 10 years anything can happen. Like what is going to happen in 10 years that'll really drive me over the edge and make me want to end it? Okay, here we go. Here we go. First sit feeling of the day. I want to look out my new windows for this. Really enjoy the mortgage here. This is beautiful. That first sip feeling. Here we go, guys. Taste, not so good, but the hit that it has on me feels good because it doesn't taste so good because I brushed my teeth. I brushed my teeth maybe like 20 minutes ago and I haven't really had anything but water. But that feeling of that warm, stinky coffee getting on me and entering my bloodstream, it's pretty instant. Closing my eyes, thinking of what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for everything that I said the last episode. I'm grateful that nobody's killed me and I haven't killed anybody. I'm grateful to be in this lucky position that I am in life, to live in this first world country. And I may not be a rich billionaire shitting on people in Abu Dhabi or anything, but I'm living a pretty simple life, and I'm pretty happy about it. The day is mine to conquer. It's only like 8:30, and please God, give me the strength, give me the courage, give me the luck to make this day the most out of this day that I can. YOLO. That's great. That's great. I moved that ladder that I was talking about. I had a fucking ladder that was just obstructing my view. It was just an eyesore for my front yard. So threw it away. I didn't throw it away. I just kind of moved it to the side to make it kind of blend in. Looking at things, I kind of feel like I got to clean up a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't have to, you know. It's a lot of things that need cleaning up, and don't want to spend my day off cleaning up. I don't know. I don't know. You ever have that mentality of, oh, it's just going to get messy again? Oh, there's a golf ball. The animals are at peace. My dog is sleeping in her bed. I fed her. The cat ate. He's in his bed. Everybody is relaxed. I could clean up a little bit. You know what I mean? I could get rid of this soda can right here. I could do that. So let's get rid of the soda can. Let's move this stuff. Sometimes it feels like when I clean the house, me and my girl, it just seems like we grab all the things that need to be moved and we just move them to our room. So we make like the main like living room and kitchen and stuff like that look nice. You know what I mean? I just tried this Canada Dry Fruit Splash, 0 sugar, last night for the first time. Real good. Real good. All right, let's toss this. Boom. Yup. I feel a shit coming already. I feel a shit coming. I already shit this morning too. But if I gotta be honest, it wasn't that much shit. Oh. What else? What else is going on? I've been watching Ninja Turtles lately. I downloaded this game. I think it came out 2022 or something like that. It's a beat 'em up style video game, and I learned that that's what they're called, beat 'em up games, and I like those. I played this one game called Castle Crashers, and then this Ninja Turtles game was the first one that comes to my mind. I think the first ever video game that I ever played was Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo, a Ninja Turtles game. I'm not really sure. I don't have much memory of it. I just kind of remember the select player menu. I think we're fighting ninjas or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like shit coming. I might have to take another shit. My shit was kind of rudely interrupted. I had to do something real quick. But anyway, so yeah, we started watching the 1987 cartoons and then started playing the first movie. I don't think I've ever seen the first movie. I remember the second one, The Secret of the Ooze. That one I really enjoyed. As a kid, I think I had that on VHS. But after rewatching it last night, it wasn't as good as the first. The first one's better, and then they fucking replace April O'Neil. And what happened to fucking Casey Jones? Like no backstory or nothing on that. They just kicked him to the curb. And I'm hearing the third one's not good either. It's like the time traveling one. I kind of remember that one when I was a kid too, being on TV, but not really watching it. It was just something that was going on in the background. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm so grateful that my shits come out smooth and I don't have like constipation issues or anything, knock on wood. In my opinion, just overall, not even just me, just most people in general, I think you could kind of get away still. Like 30 through 40, those are your last 10 years of, I could, I could have a bag of hot Cheetos. I could, just white knuckle life a little bit and whatever. But I think once you get to 40, maybe you can get away with things, but you're gonna pay for it a lot more. So you really need to lock shit in. You really need to lock shit in. To be comfortable at 50. So yeah. Where's the toilet paper? Fuck. Where's the toilet paper? Oh, there's a roll in here, but I don't like just having one roll of toilet paper. This house really makes me kind of realize how much shit I have. And if I were to move or something, how big of a process that would be. I did the whole moving process when I had an apartment. And I'd like to think I didn't have much shit in an apartment. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, wiping. I like to think, I didn't have much stuff because it was a smaller space. I didn't even really have a backyard like that. I just kind of had a patio. And my backyard's not that big, but I have things there. And I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, if I were to move, if I were to get a new house or something, probably better off just throwing shit away or giving things away rather than trying to bring everything that I have with me. I'd start off with essentials and then work my way down to essentials, to things that I enjoy, to sentimental value things, to just shit that I'm hoarding. And I don't even know who it was, but I remember watching a YouTube video once and it stuck in my head where they were like, I have advice for you when it comes to moving. Don't do it. Try to avoid moving as much as possible. It sucks. And I got really lucky. I wasn't really traveling that much when I moved. There was a lot of going back and forth. But I'm thinking if I had to move to another state, like how last episode I was talking about going to Alaska, pretty sure. Yeah, I was talking about that, going up north. That'd be a big fucking problem, dude. Starting over. I would hate that shit. Ugh. God. I was talking to a friend yesterday about like global warming and things, and he doesn't believe in global warming in terms of humans making a difference. And I wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about that? I want other people's opinions. I'm not really friends with scientists and stuff like that, so I just want to hear what everybody thinks. It's time to take some allergy pills. I've been taking allergy pills every single day. No. What the fuck? Somebody was calling me. That pissed me off. What the fuck? I hope that didn't mess with anything. Let me unlock my phone here. What's going on? God, I fucking hate allergies, dude. It's fucking gayest shit ever, man. I've been taking allergy pills every single day, and it just feels like if I barely slip up, like this year, I'm not even trying to tell myself, you don't need it, you don't need it. I don't want to deal with it at all, at all. I really don't. Okay. Sorry. I don't even know if that was considered a woosah or anything. I was just kind of stuck in my head. Damn, we've only been doing 16 minutes. That's kind of crazy. So put that shit away. Maybe I'll put these dishes away. I kind of want to do something. I'm off, like I said, but my girl's at work, and I have this like guilty feeling of I need to make myself useful. I know I'm useful. I know I deserve my day off and shit like that, but I guess there's just like a little bit of me that's like I gotta do something. I gotta clean up. Maybe I'll make the bed. My girl loves when I make the bed. I don't give a shit about making the bed, but whatever. Not everything's about me, I guess. Supposed to go hang out with one of my friends today, the one who I was talking about doesn't believe in global warming. Yeah, I don't know. I'm open to anything. I don't really believe in the whole emissions thing either, to be honest. Because I feel like the way how they were complaining about we're going to run out of fossil fuels, the whole fossil fuels concept is already just kind of ridiculous to me if I think about it. But I don't know. What was it? Fossil fuels. I just feel like we would have ran out of gas already, you know? Same with the San Andreas fault. Everybody's worried about the big earthquake. It's going to destroy California. Not that I want it to happen or anything, but the way how they were making it seem made it seem like it's a big deal. We're just not worried about it. I don't know. I follow this thing on Twitter actually where it's like a seismic follower or whatever. I don't know if that's what it's called, seismic, I think. I'm not too confident in that, but where it watches earthquakes and it alerts you when there's an earthquake anywhere. I'd look at it, but I don't really want to. I don't want to mess up my recording. Because sometimes when I open up Twitter, the video will pop up and then it'll pause the recording. So I don't want to do that. Yeah, what would make me want to fucking kill myself, huh? What would happen? I think just the fact that I'm pondering and I don't have anything off the top of my head that would make me want to kill myself is it's a good sign. There's certain qualities of life that I wouldn't want. Like I wouldn't want to be brain dead on life support. That's not really fun. To me, you're basically dead already. But maybe it's just like a whole spiritual thing or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my life. Like, it just, I don't know. Everything just seems kind of so superficial. Like things to worry about, like, oh, I don't have enough money. I don't have the Cadillac Blackwing, or oh, I don't have this. I don't have that. Like, just the fact that anybody would want to kill themselves because they don't have certain things in life, they're not rich and famous or whatever. I think it's a much deeper issue. And those things aren't going to fix you for the most part. I don't know everybody, obviously. So I can't speak. But from a psychiatrist's point of view, and just using common sense, getting what you want sometimes, if what you want is like materialistic things and validation of others, you're not really going to truly be happy. The main thing is being happy with yourself. And I feel like there's some people that think they're happy with themselves, but they're really not. And then they have this whole issue of like, God, I love myself. How come other people don't see me the way how I see myself? If that makes sense. And it really shouldn't matter. You can't please everybody, you know? And if you can't really figure that out as a normal person, you're not going to be able to handle the haters as a celebrity. I like that. Handle the haters. That sounds like a nice little slogan. Boom. Recycling. Ugh. Here's a question. Do you guys think that like trash and recycling, we're overlapping the process and how it should be? Like, do you think we're just having way too much more trash than we should be? And that'll affect us, and I don't know if that's really going to affect us in terms of the environment. It's like, how could we just keep throwing shit away? Like, think about it, dude. 20 years ago, people weren't getting packages like that. I guess things were still... How do I explain it? People still had shit. actually. Now that I really think about it back then, it's just that people went to the store for it. So now everybody's just ordering shit online. They've got Amazon like truck drivers and shit. There wasn't Amazon truck drivers not too long ago, you know? Like I remember being a kid, and by kid I mean yeah, I am a kid in 2011 ordering fucking shoes on Amazon and thinking it was like the craziest thing ever. And it'd be a UPS guy that would deliver the shit for me. So it kind of just gets me thinking, I don't know, what's the big deal? What's the big hoopla? You know, are these clean? These look clean. How about this? This freaking. There's scissors. Yeah, scissors. I've been looking for scissors. Maybe I'll use this to put the reefer in that I'm gonna give to my friend. I haven't smoked weed in over a month. I've been sober from weed. And alcohol, the last time I got like actually drunk where I was telling myself I'm feeling it was when was it? New Year's Eve. I should know that. I'm sorry. This weed still looks good to me. How much is this? This can last somebody a good amount, you know? This is a good amount of weed here. But I think I'm just gonna gift it to my friend because I don't need it. I really don't. Just looking at it now that it's here in my hands, this is old. I've had this since October, mid-October. And I want it. I really do. That's the thing. It's a want, not a need. And yeah, I don't know. Let's look at this. I think somebody gave me this on Christmas. This is a little. This is a little old. It's kind of crazy how I got something 2 months later and it's like not the best. So, I don't know. This stuff right here, this is good. This is good stuff right here. Well, I guess I'll give it away. Yeah, I'm like looking at it. I guess it's just one of those things. I think Bill Burr was talking about it. Like if it's in my house, I'm finishing it. I don't really have that problem. This has been sitting here for over a month and I don't really use it. But how do I explain it? Weed kind of just, it makes life better when you're doing a whole lot of nothing. It's the best way for me to explain it. And I don't know. Let me throw this away. This is just bullshit. Oh well. Yeah, so life sober is just a little bit more bland. But I'm on a steady emotional ride, if that makes sense. I don't feel too low when I feel low, but I also don't feel high when I feel high, and not literally just having a good time. So it's like it's like the stock market. It's like a graph. So I think sober, I can't really speak so much on alcohol because I don't really have alcohol like that on my life. Or it's not something that I indulge in too much. But what's like a crazy stock that's something that's kind of just like sporadic and up and down? It's like Bitcoin, you know? When I'm on when I'm on the gas, when I'm on the za, I'm up and down. It's kind of whatever. And when I'm not on the sauce, when I'm not on the gas, it's what's something that's more constant and consistent. I guess I am consistently getting better, at least how I feel, because there's no down. Uh, I don't even know what's something that's constant in the stock market. Maybe like Bank of America. I feel like that stock's kind of, it's like low risk. There's not really much going on. So I don't know. There's a part of me that likes ZA for fucking, I want to party, you know. I get excited for that, but not alcohol. I don't get excited if somebody were to bring over a six pack or whatever. It's just not me, and I'm not knocking it. I'm not really knocking weed either, which is why, if I was so against it, I wouldn't be giving it away to people. But yeah, I gotta check my phone. 31 minutes. I baked some cookies last night. Like, yeah, like things like food and stuff. I don't get, the munchies. Still coughing like a smoker, huh? You don't really get the munchies, which I guess is a good thing to like not overeat or anything. But just being a sober person eating food is, I don't get as excited for it. Like, what is something that excites me? It's just dumb things like skateboarding or exercise. And I guess there's nothing wrong with exercise. You just have to work for it a little bit more to get that fucking runner's high. Yeah, last week when I was doing tray flips, dude, I felt like I had a runner's high. And I was lightweight getting cottonmouth and shit like that because I was just so dehydrated. But in terms of smoking, yeah, I don't really like to raise my heart rate, and it's probably not good for, my insides. And then the coping in me kind of makes me want to just, like, oh, it's not as bad as alcohol. Oh, it's not, it's not addictive, which it's not. I don't get like withdrawals or anything. It's just all a mental thing. Oh, let me finish. I forgot these dishes. Put these in right there. I think this is good. Let's just put that there. It's trash. So yeah, just trying to be a good person. I feel like I'm a good person regardless of what I choose to do in my life. But I guess just to the best of my abilities, huh? My girl said, hold on, I'm texting her right now. My girl said I cheated on her in her dream last night. She had a dream that I cheated on her with her best friend. And she was so mad. In the dream, she's screaming out, I want a divorce, I want a divorce. And I had this stupid look on my face, apparently, of just course, that stupid smile. And I guess her best friend was in the other room or something. And I was like, you would, in her dream, I was like, you wouldn't fuck me, you wouldn't give it up for me, and I had to do it. It felt so good, and all this shit. So, that's another thing about being off the za. I forgot to mention my libido is more constant. That's actually one of the biggest issues that I have with smoking za. I just get so... And I'm sorry if, you're listening to this and you don't want to hear... You could shut it off. I'm not forcing this down anybody's ear, but I just get real excited. You know what I mean? Try not to be so vulgar, because I don't know who's listening to this, and I don't want the wrong person to hear this. But yeah, I get so vulgar. I get real excited. And I guess I do feel like guilt when I do it a little bit. Even though when I took a break, that was a couple of months ago, I took like a little over, I think I took like 40 days off or something like that, like a month and a half or whatever. And I didn't regret it at all. I didn't regret it at all. I had a good time. But I don't know, I got sick. I don't know if I was podcasting when I got sick. I think I might have mentioned it a few episodes ago, but yeah, I got real sick, and I remember at the beginning of feeling sick, I had a little gas, and it didn't make me feel good. And so I took a break. So getting sick kind of like forced me to take that break, and I just haven't had the urge to get back on the wagon. I've just been kind of reflecting and thinking, maybe I should just do shit how I want. And then last year too, I think I did comedy. I didn't really feel nervous, and then after the fact, I felt like I had a good set as well. It just kind of reminded me that, like, oh yeah, after a set, I kind of like to celebrate by indulging. Like it's like my reward. It's like, oh, I got over my anxiety and I spoke in front of people or whatever. And then that happened. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in weed and alcohol not being good for anxiety. Yeah, I think it increases one's anxiousness. I don't really know about the whole clear-headed shit, I don't really, because there's like a whole green out thing or whatever. I only get that if I have like edibles, and I haven't had edibles in possibly years. No, yeah, the last time I had an edible actually was New Year's Day of 2024. 2024. And I was out of it, dude. Like, I was like fighting because I was hanging out with family and stuff. So I spent the first half, the first 2 quarters of hanging out with my family sober, and then out of nowhere, the second half, during halftime, I decided to just, me and my girl, we had this drink or whatever, and we put it in our Sprite, and I was fighting. I definitely was fighting. And so, yeah, one thing too is that it made me just not want to skate. Like when I would smoke, I'd kind of like freeze up, and it would make skating more difficult. But I feel like it would kind of give me a sense of like logic of like, dude, you could get hurt. What are you fucking doing? So I don't know. Somebody please talk to me. Somebody please tell me about this, because sometimes I just really do kind of want to quit skating and get the bug out of my system. But maybe it's just I could be healthier about it. I don't have to worry about, dude, I want to tray flip some stairs or I have to stay in my limits. And I think that's every skater's problem. They always want to push it. But I think the problem isn't about uh, getting to where you want and like pushing yourself. Sometimes, especially at a certain age or whatever, it's about like listening to your body. Cause I know in a skate session when I'm fucking up, and it's just like you only have so many fuck ups to where okay you're gonna get hurt, and then you get greedy with it. So I skated for like fucking 3 hours or something total on Sunday, and towards the end I found my body giving up on me. Like I landed a trick, but it hurt so much that I kind of collapsed, and that's not good. That's the body kind of telling you, dude, we're done. But the mind is like, we're not. So you need to have a good combination of not a combination. You need to have like synchrony within the body and mind. That's just how I feel. I hear something, but what is that? Is that my fucking cat? What is this? Oh, it's the water heater because I was washing dishes. Maybe I'll make the bed, huh? Got some coffee in me. Now we're at 41 minutes. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking, bitch. Got a message on it. So I'm sorry, I'm opening up my phone. Probably shouldn't do that. Let me text my weed man. Let me pause this real quick. How do I pause this? All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Just had to send a picture to somebody real quick. I was just telling him about how the shit is still fresh from October and how he's shocked. But whatever. What should I do now? I guess I'll make the bed or something. Yeah, shit just looks like it needs to be swept. Shit just. I mean, this is the shit that I'd probably be doing even if I smoked, you know? I'd be looking at things and trying to fix things, so. I don't know what I'm getting at. I think it's just like today is just the most tempting day because I'm looking at it and stuff like that, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, let loose, you deserve it, whatever. But honestly, dude, YNs need to lock in sometimes, you know what I mean? Yeah, let me wet this paper towel, move my coffee so I don't get any debris in my fucking, you know? Where's the Clorox disinfectant wipes? I don't know. Yeah, I was watching Ninja Turtles, and the Ninja Turtles were fucking cleaning up April's apartment, trying to make it a surprise, and maybe that's what I should do. Just trying to be a good boy. Not because good boys get rewarded or anything, it's just It's the right thing to do, you know? If I had a son, I'd want him to be a good boy. And I guess it's like it's not even a karma thing. I don't even know why I mentioned that. I just something in me, something in my soul, in my conscience is telling me to be a good boy, whether it's God or whatever. So I'm just trying my best. It may not be that good, but the point is that I'm trying, you know? Is that I'm trying. I've never really been a clean guy growing up. I just remembered I gotta put gas in my car, things like that. And you know, it's we only have 24 hours, and a lot of those hours are gonna be spent sleeping. So let's spend at least one or two of them cleaning a little bit and getting things done. So I don't know. Season 6. It's a new me. We're entering my good boy era. Who knows? I don't know. Season 7 will be if I ever get in some trouble or have to kill somebody or something. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, I was eating expired voodoo pretzels. They expired in 2024. And I had no idea, and I've been eating them for like 3 days, so I just threw that away. I don't even know what this shit is, but I'll throw it, I guess. We don't need screws. We don't need this shit. Stop. I need to stop hoarding hardware, to be real with y'all. Oh, here I am actually hoarding the hardware. I'm gonna throw them right here because something in me feels like, oh, you might need this one day. So there I go. Let's move this. These are fucking bills or whatever. Let's put this here. Hello, Jesus. Nice abs. Put that there. Is this my Make a Difference pen? No, it's not. What is this? This is just fucking more bills. Stuff to do with the fucking house and shit. Whatever. Tough crowd, tough crowd. Let's move my shit. Got some gum in here. I'm gonna put all this right there. We put this there, we put this there. Let's put this cat back. I enjoy this cat being here. So let's put it here. I guess we have less space for things to go on the window, huh? I have a printer that I'm not using. I fucking hate printers, dude. They're like the most difficult thing in life. Got this dead fucking plant. Got this Xbox controller that I do not need. Let me double check if there's anything in here so I could throw it away. Sorry, this isn't an exciting episode, but you know the deal. If it's not exciting, that means I'm having a good time in my life. So there's that. Can I recycle this box? I don't even know. All right. What's this? I don't even know what that is. There goes my dog. Let's just move things here. Let's make the bed. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want a big fucking house because I get overwhelmed with the mess, man. My house is not that big and there's just 2 people that live here, but God, we make such a mess. And I'm not complaining, like, individually for us. It's just humans. We're just human. And it's like, when I start cleaning and stuff, that's what gives me the like, I want to be a minimalist vibes, you know? Ooh, the blankets are still kind of warm too. Yeah, something already just kind of makes me want to crawl into bed and not do nothing, but that's all right. Oh, yeah. Let's make the bed real quick. Let's be a good boy. Make the bed. I always sucked at making my bed. I never made my bed as a kid. It was never really instilled in me as a child, or I was never really forced to make my bed. So but I'm not a child anymore. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying. You know, I could have learned to make my bed at fucking 20 years old. I'm 30. It's just the way I am. It's how I am. I would make excuses as to why I wouldn't make my bed. You're just gonna make it messy anyways, but maybe it's the feng shui of the fucking room or whatever these fucking Chinese gooks be doing. I just heard a loud fucking bang. I don't know what that shit is. It's pissing me off. I'm the only one here in this house. It's gotta be the neighbors. It's gotta be somebody outside or some shit, I don't know. Fucking drop my pillow. Fuck. And then there's just fucking clothes everywhere. Not my clothes, but also not complaining. Whatever. What? My pillows keep falling. Fuck. Alright. Let's make the bed. I always joke and say the reason why I didn't get in the military is because I couldn't make my bed. I can do 30 pull-ups in a row, but I can't make my bed perfect where the fucking quarter bounces on it. That's my flaw. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Let's get that out the way. Nobody listening to this is perfect. My dad used to say as a joke, I'm not perfect, but I don't make mistakes. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Do you ever, like, imagine yourself speaking at your parents' funerals? I do. And I think that's something that I'm going to say at my dad's funeral. My dad used to always say, I'm not perfect, but I don't make mistakes. And, you know, now that I'm older and have had some time to think about that, I've learned that I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. I'm not perfect, but I don't make mistakes. Ow, stubbed my toe. House feels nice already. Just cleaned up a little bit. What is this? It's a beanie? Let's hang this up somewhere. I don't even know the fuck I'd want to hang this. I'll put this right here. You know, move shit around. Oh yeah, I had these cookies that were sitting in the microwave. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna eat those in a little bit. My girl said she wants to make dough. And not money, just, you know. What's up, cheekies? Boom, hat right there. The sun's not quite out yet, cheekies. Gonna need a little bit more time. Wow, we're at 56 minutes. Nothing much has happened. Nothing much has happened. On my way, on my way, on my way now. On my way, on my way, on my way now. That's a J. Cole song. I never did this before, no. I never did this before, no. Yeah. So, I don't know what's next for me, guys. Definitely want to get some skating in later. So I'm gonna try to, maybe I'll stretch out, get my body ready, and try to build the relationship that I have with my body. And just hang out, hit my friend up, give him that weed, show him a good time. Might treat him to some Chinese food, I don't know. I have a peanut butter sandwich that's been sitting in my bag actually for quite some time, and I think it's been sitting there since Saturday maybe, or Monday, and I haven't eaten it, so I'm just gonna bite the bullet and throw it away because I don't need it. I smell it through the plastic. I don't need it. I think I'm gonna eat these cookies, these leftover cookies, and then start my day with some cereal or something. I don't know. Just a little bit. Let's finish these. Yeah, so I'm sorry I'm boring. I know I was ungrateful about this podcast not being a success, but at the same time, to be real, a lot of it is just satire, just joking. I really don't want it that bad, like the people who I was talking about. But yeah, it just seems like a lot of pressure to get people to like you, and that's what your fucking living is based off of. It's like, fuck, dude, I got a water bill to pay. People aren't fucking sharing my story or whatever, you know. People aren't hitting the link. When that cookie hits, it fucking hits. So yeah. I ate a lot yesterday too. Like, just more than what I felt my body deserved, you know? That's all I care about. I think I definitely went over my. I was not in a caloric deficit yesterday or last night. Today, maybe just a little. Who knows? But till next time, guys. I'll see you all later. It's been an hour, so 1 hour out of 24 was spent with you guys. So take care. I hope this inspired somebody, or maybe you learned something. I don't know, or it got you to think. There's been people who've been rocking with me for many years now, even before the pandemic. I've also met a lot of people when the pandemic started, because that's when I started this podcast in this format. And I met a lot of people. They come and go, you know. But there's a lot of people who just kind of check in. They don't catch every episode, but they catch one, and they hear what I have to say. So I am thankful for that. I don't know what it means or whatever, why it means something to me that other people listen to what I have to say. I guess it just makes me feel accomplished, like I did something in the world. It may not be like a physical thing, like I built something or whatever, but it feels good to just know that I entered somebody's mind and affected them in a positive way, hopefully. And I'm just kind of reflecting back on previous episodes when I'd be upset. And I guess I just kind of laugh about it or whatever, but when I look back, I don't even know exactly what was pissing me off. Maybe it was just hormones, whatever was going on in my brain or whatever, and just little things kind of piling up, you know? Just getting stressed out about a lot of things. And I guess I was in a kind of a shaky place in life. There's a lot of unsureness. There's always going to be unsureness in life. There still is. But yeah, I don't know. I got to save my talking for when I talk to people in real life soon, so I'll hit you guys later. Take care. God bless.